Hello again, Billy people. Nice to be with you today. Just have a quick topic to run through and to let you guys know that I hope that you're having a wonderful, wonderful holiday season, and that you and your families and everybody that's in your circle, friends and even acquaintances are all okay. You know, everyone belongs to someone, and so wishing a happy holiday to just you and your inner circle on my part would be kind of selfish. So I just want to say Merry Christmas to everyone watching. Happy holidays. Have a great New Year coming up, and I hope that you guys will stay safe and be wonderful. Okay. Today I want to talk about the issue of frozen or sperm collection and distribution. There are basically three ways to administer to inseminate a female via a sperm collection, artificial insemination. One of the ways is fresh sperm, in which the female is sitting there and she's waiting, and the reason why you're not doing a natural tie is because maybe you can't do a natural tie, or the owner of the male doesn't want to do a natural tie because he's fearful of or leery of sexually transmitted diseases, the male can't do a tie. Okay. And the other reason why is maybe the female is aggressive, or there are several reasons why you would use fresh sperm on the spot to inseminate a female. A lot of times I just really give you the reasons. Secondly, you have chilled sperm. And chilled sperm is the process by which you collect the semen, and you mix it with what's called a semen extender. And what this does is it extends the life of the semen until you can administer it, and also it extends the life of the semen in the female, for a longer time. And then of course there's frozen semen, which requires a special sort of packaging to be transported and to be kept. Any which way that you choose, they all have success rates. Fresh semen, though, of course, has the highest rate of success, because fresh semen can live in a female from 3 to 7 days, 7 to 14 days, something like that. It lives longer in the female. And as far as chilled semen, you have a period of 24 hours to 72 hours thereabout. And frozen semen, 12 to 24 hours. So whichever method of that you choose, remember that none of these methods are foolproof. And what I really want to get to today is that whenever you have a situation where you're going to artificially inseminate your dog, you should actually make sure that you had a contract. The reason for the contract is, many times, and I've seen it quite a few times actually, where the semen that was sent does not actually belong to the dog that it has been claimed that have been sent from, and that can create a problem, right? So two of the things that you want to include in your contract is a redo, which is or maybe two, if the female isn't impregnated when she's inseminated, then you have a second chance. You will be sent a second straw or a second batch when she next comes in the heat, or around that time or before that time, right? And the next thing you want to have in your contract is quite possibly a DNA test. You want to make sure that you have a stud that's DNA tested. For this reason, you can test your puppies when they're born, match it up against the stud. Okay, that way you know that the semen actually came from that particular stud. Because guys out here, some guys out here could be unscrupulous, and they would send you wrong semen. You understand? So therefore, you need to have yourself covered. So in your contract clause, make sure and include that you want a DNA test for the male, or you want to see your DNA test and you want to have it proven before you even do the breeding, and you want to also make sure that you can have a redo in case they sent you some old semen and it didn't work, or something goes wrong on their end and it didn't work, it didn't take. Then you can have a redo, or you can have your money back. Okay, whichever way you choose, make sure that you follow the specifications of how to store, transport, and artificially inseminate your dogs. Different dogs will have different ways to inseminate them, meaning the straw that you're going to insert into the female should be inserted, to certain depths, and different breeds of dogs, you want to insert it, a little bit further in. For most bulldogs, 5, 6, 7 inches, 5 inches, 4, 5, 6, 7 inches, between 5 and 7 inches, you can have a successful pregnancy. All right, but still, the key depends on if your sperm is valid, if it's futile, if it's fertile. All right, the best dogs to collect sperm from are younger dogs between year and a half, 2 years old, and 5 years old. Between 5 and 7 years old, sperm count is lower. That means if some of the count dies, you may not be getting as many puppies as you would like. So younger dogs have a more potent sperm count, and therefore you will have, or you can have, a bigger litter of puppies. Okay, so if there's a stud that's 8 years old that you want to have some sperm from, you might consider just taking the dog directly to him, because that's the safest method to get a higher sperm count. Otherwise, everything should be okay. I mean, just choose your right dogs. Make sure you have the right stud. Make sure your studs are papered. Make sure they're DNA tested. Make sure they have good confirmation. I would suppose that you would do this before you even enter the process of buying sperm. Okay. Until then, I hope you follow some of these guidelines. Peace to you. I love the bully community. Happy holidays, and see you soon.